Bueno, estamos con Sherry Maymond, quien es la vicepresidenta ejecutiva de Mastercard en el marco del Consumer Electronic Show aquí en Las Vegas. Queremos agradecerle mucho que esté con nosotros para el financiero Bloomberg. Sherry, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Great, thanks for talking to us. Sherry, could you describe what's the state of the art in terms of innovation for electronic payments?
Oh, sure. We have a lot of exciting things going on with electronic payments. Most importantly, we've seen over the past year or so the launch of digital wallets at a mass scale that have allowed consumers to pay, make payments directly from credentials that are stored safely on their devices. So rather than having to take out cash or check, they can pay electronically, either via contactless payments at a physical point of sale or in-app or on the web.
When you say this is this massive all over the world? Is it massive in the US? Where is it massive?
So it's starting out to be massive in the US first, except we're also launching globally. So we've launched all over Europe. We've also launched in Mexico with our partner Citibanamex. They've launched a mobile wallet that allows consumers to pay using credentials directly from their bank, safely, securely from their bank mobile wallet.
What's behind that in terms of technology?
Sure, so we use a technology called tokenization, and what that does is it allows the consumer to safely put a credential, an account, onto a mobile phone without putting the real card. So we don't put a real card number, instead we put a replacement number called a token, and we secure that with some secret keys that when you get to actually make the transaction, it creates a secret code that only the issuer or the network can unlock, so that if that data is compromised, it can't be used outside of its context. So it's very safe and secure.
Sherry, behind us we can see this Times Square 42nd Street station of the New York subway. I guess this is for this, for showing here at CES what's going on in terms of how you can pay as a regular user, subway or public transportation. Could you explain what you are doing in that?
Sure, we're doing several things with transportation. It's a really important area for us because it's an everyday use case. So one example of what we're doing is that you can, in London, for example, at the TfL, the public transport in London, you can actually pay contactlessly, either with a card or a phone using NFC, or even a wearable like the ring that I'm wearing now. There could be a payment credential provisioned onto something like this, and then all you have to do. Yeah, it is. So this is a Ringly Ring, and later this year this will be live. Sure. This is a Ringly Ring, and its real purpose is it looks beautiful, but it also gives me notifications when I get a text message or an email. But later this year, we'll be working with this company to actually take Mastercard cards and put them safely onto this ring, so that when I'm going about my daily life and I'm going through a subway turnstile, I don't have to fumble for my phone or even take out a Metro card. Instead, I can just tap my ring and be on my way.
Isn't it difficult to gather all this information from the user in terms of how can you be secure that this person is the actual person that has the income to pay for all these expenses?
Sure, so what we do is we use the beauty of the solution that we've been working on is that we use a card that already is in the consumer's wallet. So the consumer already has, let's say, a credit card or a debit card or a prepaid card, and then we take that card with the bank, we work with the bank, we have a whole system to make sure that you're you, and then we safely put that card onto a device like this.
Can we expect these solutions and the solutions for the public transportation to be deployed in Mexico in the near future, in this year, for example?
I do expect that the wearable technology will be available later this year in Mexico. I'm not sure about transport. That actually, transport is an area. It's a very long cycle, to get the technology upgraded and things like that. A quicker way that it might reach Mexico, though, is we do have a great solution now in New York. We have a partnership with the MTA, where you can actually buy your ticket to travel from on what we call Metro North, or the commuter line, from the suburbs into the city, and that you can just purchase that, simply using Masterpass on your mobile phone. So you don't have to, fumble and put in a new card credential. You don't have to wait on a line. Instead, you just have an app on your phone, and you just press the button and say which route you want to travel, and then automatically the ticket appears in a wallet that's in the app. It's a really great consumer experience.
Is this Masterpass the one solution that you expect eventually to be deployed in our country, in Mexico? Do you expect that?
I do, yes. It's actually going to be deployed later this year in the second quarter.
Finally, could you just explain what the general public needs to understand in terms of where are we going to in terms of payments, not only for e-payments, but also for, I mean, just the regular card that everyone uses, and I mean, where are we going through? Where is this heading to?
So what I think is happening is that everything's becoming obviously more connected. Actually, at CES here, you'll see all the talk is about smart devices, connected devices. So this allows us to make, for Mastercard to play our role and create really seamless, safe, secure payment experiences that people can feel really comfortable, using and can enhance their daily lives by making things quicker. We also safely can use data that we can, collect to enrich the consumer experience in a way that respects consumer privacy and is in compliance with law. So we can expect, lots more of this seamless, almost call it the Uberization of payments, where payments kind of fade into the background. No one wakes up in the morning and says, I can't wait to pay for something. Instead they want to take a taxi, they want to see a show with their friends, they want to see a movie, they want to go out to dinner. And all of the solutions that we're working on now enable that payment to be painless and seamless and very quick and easy.
Is this something that's happening all over the industry with all your competitors as well, or you think Mastercard is at the forefront of this living trend?
So I think our competitors are working on it too, but some innovations we've been working on in particular I think do show that we are clearly the leader in the industry here. So we've also been working a lot with AI and with conversational commerce. So another trend that I think is kind of a big deal and is here to stay. People want to make transactions in the environments that they're already in. They don't want to stop, take out their card, then pay for something, right? So while you're, for example, on Facebook Messenger, we have chatbots where, and we're making them available to our merchant customers and our bank customers to build on top of, where it uses artificial intelligence to enable a conversation between, somebody using like Facebook Messenger or any other chat program for that matter, and then make the purchase right there while they're in, so they don't have to leave the environment that they're in. Instead, we're making that experience happen really quickly, seamlessly, and easily just in that environment.
Sure. Is there anything else that you think might be of interest for the Mexican audience?
Yeah, I think there's really exciting things ahead for Mexico. I mean, to be honest, we usually launch things first in the US just because we live here and there's a lot of technology that kind of gets born here. But we're really excited actually to transport everything that we've been working on to Mexico. We're also working on things in retail, robots, artificial intelligence, all kinds of exciting things that I expect will come to Mexico, if not this year, then in very soon.
We'll see that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.